Well, welcome to Old Man Dino's Adventure Rides. On the trip we used Modol's Tractionator Rule Z on the back. And you can see here that it's done about 10,000 k's. You can see it's pretty much done. And so, it's interestingly enough, it didn't wear even. There's more tread on this side than there is on this side. But of the 9 bikes, we didn't have one puncture for the whole trip. Just keeping our tyre pressures up. That's all for now. Just a further update on our trip from Uluru, Ayers Rock. Tim and Jesse, they hightailed it back down here and were picked up from Adelaide. But the rest of us, we spent the morning going around Uluru, and then we travelled out here and we spent a night here at a little Aboriginal settlement called Docker River. And from there we travelled through, checked out the Giles meteorological station here. That was where Len Bedell's grader was, a good place to stop and visit. And then we came through here, had a bit of a feed at lunch at Warburton, and then we travelled out into the Gun Barrel Highway, the old Gun Barrel Highway. We spent a night here at Len Bedell's tree. There was a dry camp there. There was a bore there, but it wasn't working. But that was a great place to stay. And then the next day, we travelled through here, and we stayed here at Carnegie Station. It was a bit of a rough trip through there, but really wonderful travelling. Look at that, just beautiful. The old Gun Barrel Highway turns off to the north from here, and we're going down the Adventure Way, but the old Gun Barrel Highway takes a route to the north of those Peterman Ranges. I would love to go through there. I went through there when I was, a couple of times when I was young, and I would love to go through there, but it's a matter of applying to the Aboriginal community for permission to do that.
From?
I don't know, but there's a lot.
Running out.
Yeah.
Oh, just out the carby. All right. Alrighty. Well, that'll get you a bit up the road. There's still some on this side of the tank, right at the back. Has that got a drop down bit too? A little bit.
I reckon it should have had the option for another tap in here, to be honest. Oh, there it is. It's hard to tap it in there, but it should have been done before the trip. Tap a tap.
All right. Well, I reckon that'll get you a bit down the road. Then we'll have to do it again. Yeah. Okay. We've just got some mobile yards here. Interesting setup. Well used. Got some fuel. Looks like they've been used up. It's a V8 Cruiser. They've just finished muster here at Carnegie Station. They're waiting for another 5 weeks and then they'll do the other half of the property. They take them down to below Perth to a property that they own to put them on grass for a month, and then they can sell them off as grass-fed cows. Well, g'day guys, just continuing to update our trip from Carnegie Station. They were just finishing off their muster there. Great night's accommodation there. We travelled through here and we spent a night at, well, we had lunch at Uluru and then we spent the night at Meekatharra, and yeah, that was a good place to stop. From Meekatharra we travelled down here and we made a trip across these back tracks here to Murchison Roadhouse, and then from Murchison Roadhouse we took a trip through here and we stayed just on the side of the road just in here, a camp spot in there. Then the next day we travelled out here, fueled up, and we travelled out to the furthest point west, which is right here. Just a beautiful spot to be. We've just pulled out of Carnegie Station, heading into Uluru. Just riding next to Nathan here. Beautiful, beautiful graded road. Better than a we've just pulled out of Meekatharra this morning, and I'm just riding with Nathan here. We've run down the bitumen maybe about 70 k's, and then we've turned west, and we're just cutting across some station country, heading toward Murchison Roadhouse. The country's as green, and yeah, all the livestock we see are looking good. So yeah, we had a good night at Meekatharra. A good grassy side in the caravan park, and a good meal last night, so we're all fresh and ready to go. Look at that green. But Nathan tightened up his chain, and we had to take a link out of it. So we've got some chains and sprockets on the order from Kalgoorlie, so we'll be there in a few days. We'll just pop them on as we go through. But yeah, tonight we'll be camping just at a bush camp on Butcher's Track, and then the next night, all going well, we'll be out to Steep Point.
Righto lads, everyone's ready.
Is this it, man?
NATO, what do you got going on there?
Sleeveless, mate.
Oh, look out. Sexy man coming through. Maxie,
Hi, Dad.
all ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm at
This is what we've been working for.
This is it, mate. This is the last bloody last stretch.
Last stretch. Excited? Get your energy drink, energy bar.
Any chews things?
I'm very excited. It's bittersweet. Dan?
Chalky, it is bittersweet, isn't it?
What'd you say?
Lighter.
30 k's out to the end.
Excited?
Oh mate,
You pumped?
over the moon.
Jackets off, ready to rock and roll.
Jackets off.
Dino, the captain,
I'm sweating.
sick of answered questions.
How far is it?
How
much petrol we
much
need?
fuel?
What sort of undies will I wear?
What's the pressure on these?
Yeah,
Do I need a jacket?
yeah.
What else?
Will I need to breathe?
Yeah, need to breathe. How much water do I need to take?
Yeah.
How much oil do I need?
Yeah.
Will there be a KFC out there?
There is.
Yes.
There is a KFC out there, I've heard.
You're excited.
I'm excited for a zinger stacker box
Done.
with a full gravy instead of potato gravy.
Well, Dino said he'll shout out there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Let's go.
Here we are, just coming up over the sand dune into Steep Point. I'll just let it run for a while I do this.
Beautiful.
Wicked. I did not expect that at all.
Didn't you?
Cool fun. Yeah.
There's the Indian Ocean. We just
on the beach, man.
This is where we
This
camp.
is camp.
No way.
How cool.
That is awesome.
We are swimming right there.
Hey,
That's where we're swimming.
we should have bought a rod, Dan.
That fishing boat is a rod. Give him 50 bucks for a fishing tour.
so it's 8 more k's out to Steep Point.
Let's go.
Woohoo, we've done it.
Alright, he hasn't been the same after he's fallen off.
Well, good morning. We've just ridden out of Steep Point today and just coming up to the Overlander Roadhouse. Nathan has just run out of fuel on his CRF 450. see it yet, but Nathan's got his indicator on, I suppose. Like a hazard light. I can see we're about, oh yeah, only 5k's out. And we can see they've got a strap there. Looks like it's tied up to his rack, and the front of it there is tied up to his fork. Not sure where they got the rope from, but that's going good. Yeah. Oh well, I can see Daniel's just got a little bit of fuel in his tank. Oh well, well, g'day guys. Just continuing our updates on our trip from the furthest point west. As I said, beautiful place to be. We just saw dolphins, all amounts of things. Beautiful, just camped right on the beach. And we travelled back. I got the kilometres wrong there, and we just scraped back here into Overlander Roadhouse, just on the smell of an oily rag. And then what we did is we cut back through here to Murchison, and we made a beeline through station country to Mount Magnet. Huge mining operation there, and we spent a night at Mount Magnet. And from Mount Magnet we cut out here and we spent the next night at Kalgoorlie, cutting down through Menzies and backtracks. The roads through there were just beautiful, wide gravel roads, just beautiful. And then that's where we got picked up by Will, and wonderful to be able to be picked up there, and that worked out really well. Nathan's bike just made it in with his chains and sprockets into Kalgoorlie. He couldn't even start to take off, the chain was slipping over his sprocket so bad. But yeah, we got a lift home from Kalgoorlie and travelled all the way home. Spent a night here at Eucla, and then travelled all the way back to Nathan's place, and then we travelled home the next day on the bikes. Interestingly enough, it took us 2 days to get back, but Nathan rode his bike all the way back in a day and a half. Unbelievable. Anyway, that was our trip. We did about 10,000 k's, and just a wonderful, wonderful trip. Alright, thanks guys. Well, good afternoon. We're just on some station country, heading toward Mount Magnet, just in outback WA. This morning we've come from Steep Point, and we've come through Murchison River. That was about 350, and from Murchison Roadhouse through to Mount Magnet's about another 320. So we've got a fairly big day, but we're doing alright. I just see we're up to about 500 for the day, and so about 150 to go. These station roads are beautiful condition, and yeah, we're wandering along pretty good. Nathan's chains and sprockets are really starting to unwind, fall to bits. Hopefully we can get today and tomorrow done. Anyway, not sure there's much else to report. Had a great camping spot last night at Shelter Bay out near Steep Point. Just camping right on the water. Dolphins this morning, whales. The place is just alive. Right, she said. Well, good morning. We're just running down the road from Sandstone down to Menzies in Western Australia here. Just running through some station country. Once again, beautiful roads. I've got Daniel to my right and Nathan to my left. We had a good night last night staying at Mountain Magnet, just in a little caravan park, just $10 a night. Good to have a shower after a few days and just a nice meal at the local pub. Nathan's sprockets, we had to pull a link out of his chain last night. Borrowed an angle grinder and was able to cut that out. Yeah, so a chain brake wouldn't be a bad thing to bring on these rides, probably. But anyway, we've done well. He's really, interestingly enough, his rear sprocket is just been shredded of teeth, and his front sprocket is still hanging in there. So yeah, really interesting. But anyway, we're going to try and get down to Kalgoorlie and camp the night there.
Honda owners
How much further to Menzies?
back on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
None of those are yours, are they, Dino? None of these are yours? Grundy undies?
Not that I'm aware of.
I reckon I saw Dad's before.
Over here. They're Dino's.
Where is this map of Australia you're looking at?
It doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh, my bike has though. That was so whack, it literally just like stopped in the middle of that roundabout there. Yeah, Nate.
You're all booked in. Just do a right and a right.
I got no idea all they were going on.
There's not much. Not much on that dip.
You know, it was the one he said it'd make it.
What's that?
You said it'd make it here, and you weren't wrong.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Alrighty, so after another big day, what was it today, Nath? 530 kilometres or so on the bikes today. Nath managed to limp through. Do you have the sprocket that we can have a look at? Nath managed to limp it through, like literally like having to shove and walk the bike through town because the sprocket was getting that down low. Viewers would love to see it. There she is. Get a load of the teeth on, well, get a load of the lack of the teeth on that. Absolutely nothing. I don't know how he managed to ride it in.
Chains aren't meant to bend either. Like
No,
that.
and look at that chain, mate.
He's got a big sad face right now.
big sad face from the chain. So yeah, managed to limp it in, and Nath's dad Will was able to meet us at Kalgoorlie with this awesome trailer and 2 cars ready for us to you know, make a bit of an escape out of here. And so yeah, this is sort of could potentially be one of the last days that we're riding today. This is the last day of non-optional riding, really. Now we have a trailer here, and so we can sort of rely on that if need be. But yeah, so we made it into Kalgoorlie, which is our last stop, all set up, ready for camp. So yeah, bit of a change to the journey from here on out, but yeah, we've made it. Woo! All right, good morning, viewers. We what have we done this morning, Dan the man?
We have loaded 6 bikes
6 out of
on this
7.
wonderful trailer.
Look at this beautiful trailer.
Set up of all setups.
Yep. Yeah, so we've
Delivered by the fantastic Will.
Yeah, Will Parker over
Will
here,
Parker.
working on Nathan Parker's bike, helping him out. Nath, you managed to get a new chain?
He got his new chain.
He did. How good's that?
He's keen to send it.
Yeah, he's keen to keep on going. So we've got all our bikes up here. Nate's bike can go in here on this run. Dino's tying some gear down. Here we are, back to the Zuzu.
Packed to the rafters.
Yeah, back to the rafters, hey? So yeah, we are entering a bit of a different stage now, Dino. What stage is this when you're not actually on the bikes? Is this stage 3 done, or is this a stage 4? Is it still?
Nah, this is stage getting home.
Stage getting home. Stage beeline.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time for home.
Yeah, time for home. That's what we're all thinking. Yeah. Oh, Dan's missed his wife and his kids. Right. So yeah, we're all keen to get home, beeline it from here, except for Nate, who's planning on riding the rest of the way home. Crazy, but good on him. Maxie, how are you feeling about it all? It all?
It all?
Yeah.
Oh, what an overwhelming question. I'm feeling pretty good sense of accomplishment, but it's bittersweet because it's you know, this is a massive thing, and it's a bit sad that it's over, but it will be nice to get home and have a warm sleep.
Oh, it'll be very nice to get home. Although I'm gonna miss that. What is it? The sun.
Yeah,
It's cold at home.
I'm glad
It's
we've missed the
cold.
bulk of winter at home.
Yeah. All right. Well, probably see you later down the road.